From East Point to Buckhead, College Park to Bankhead, dopest sports talk show on the radio. You heard what I said. Big Mason, Eagle, highlights and big plays from the East Coast to the West Coast, from Oregon to Georgia State. Touchdowns and home runs, slam dunks and long runs, athletes and sports junkies. If you got the knowledge, come get you some. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Sound mad, get your team low. Jerry Jones, cause I'm the boss. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Crush, Jack, yeah, black on.
Man, cause I'm Jerry Jones, like I'm the boss, man. It's going down today. It's so much going on. This your boy Eagle. Hollywood Herd had to make another appearance.
Dog, my grill wasn't ready. My grill wasn't ready.
Come on. I thought we were gonna be grilling today, man.
I was trying. My man say, dog. So clearly everybody getting their grill on. So, dude, like, man, man, you gonna probably be tomorrow. I like, bro, come on, man. But it's on me. I should have took it up there. I should have took it up there last week. It's on me. It's on me.
Had the grill for the show, man. My bad. Bro.
Yeah. I was trying to bring y'all the grill tonight. I was trying to bring y'all the grill. All 32. All 32.
That's your boy. That's Max Show. It's Eagle. Man, we about to have a great show. I don't know what happened this week, but it exploded this week, man. There's so much going on in the sports world that we probably gonna end up going 2 hours because we just ain't got enough room for 1 hour. I looked at my paper today, man. It's long. It's long today, man. So we got to get it into it, man. But as always, make sure you want to start us off, dog.
So Emmanuel Glaze, we got to start with the home team, the Atlanta Falcons. It finally happened. People didn't really get you cracked a couple of jokes, but people really didn't get to hear from you. Your thoughts, Emmanuel Glaze, 3 consecutive seasons of 7-10, a promise of better offensive output. Arthur Smith is finally relieved of his duties. Emmanuel Glaze, your thoughts that the Atlanta Falcons are now in the market for a new head coach.
First of all, I was more, me and you talked about it prior on the phone.
Right.
I was more shocked that they were going to do it because I didn't think they had the gall to do it, but they did.
Right.
7-10 and no improvement.
Yeah.
It was getting worse. It was actually going down. You said, give me weapons. They went and got you a first-round tight end, and went and got your first-round receiver. They got your first-round running back, and you couldn't do anything with it. I mean, it looks like it was you got quarterbacks that were problem. You was at the end of the Matt Ryan era, so everybody was making excuses for you. So you had to go. I never felt like he was a head coach, Michelle. I never felt like he had a mission. He never had an idea. What we talk about with the Hawks, like they never had an identity.
What's the identity? What are we doing?
The Falcons had no identity because he didn't have an identity. He came in as a coach that coached Tennessee Titans and a 2,000-yard running back. Guess what? A lot of people can coach a 2,000-yard running back at 6'4", 250 pounds. I mean, good God Almighty! But now we see what happened, and it was gone. But I'm gonna tell you though, I saw what happened. I thought I was gonna be relieved until I saw those 2 old men step to the podium on Monday. And it looks bad. I do not like and I'm telling you, everything that's coming from Flowery Branch, I'm not liking.
Right.
I'm not liking the tone they set. I don't like the look that it looked. I don't like seeing Rich McKay up there. Honestly, make sure for 20 years, he's been one of the most consistent problems that we've had in this thing. We brought a GM. People don't realize he was our first GM when he first got hired.
Right.
They said he was the problem when he was the GM, so they brought in the dude from New England who would go unnamed that ride the motorcycles. I mean, the bicycles. But he's still here. He's still the president. And we still see that Arthur gives him a lot of say in this. And honestly, to me, the disrespect they showed Fontenot by not having him there, and people say, well, they don't have the GM. That's a lie. The other GM was there when they fired the previous coach. Right. They do have the GM there. The GM
we got receipts. We got receipts, baby.
The GM should be there. And this is a bunch of crap what we're seeing with this organization. And please don't tell me that our best coaching search is a 71-year-old coach who just finished a 24-year term with the other team. That's our best?
Yeah.
A 71-year-old coach?
Yeah.
No offense to Belichick. He had a great run. Yeah. But ain't nobody try to go get Tom Landry at 70. Yeah. Ain't nobody try to get Chuck Noll at 71. once their time was gone, they were like, "Thank you guys for the 4 Super Bowls. It's time to move on." I don't know, man. So honestly, I'm you know, you weren't gonna get much out of the what's his name? The coach that just got fired. I'm already forgot him already.
Arthur Smith, you
You weren't
already
gonna get
over
much
it.
out of. You
You
weren't gonna get
already
much else
over
out
it.
of Arthur Smith.
Yeah.
Smith we got the best shot, 7-10. I told you earlier this year. I don't know. We got receipts from the first show. If they didn't win the South this year, he had to go.
You had to go.
This was the weakest South
Yeah.
that he was gonna play.
Yeah.
He had the most talent on both sides. I don't care what nobody tell me. Tampa did not have more talent than this Atlanta Falcons team.
Nope.
This is the weakest the South has been since Bledsoe, Brady left, no quarterback, the weakest, and we still finished 7-10.
Yeah.
We had to go, and I don't see nothing else happening. Bijan and Erica posted something. I think it was Erica that posted, "What up, all y'all?" Erica, Horace, Coach Matthews, Red. Your number 1 8th pick had less rushing yards than your number 4 pick, your 4th round pick from last year.
Right.
Algier had more rushing yards last year than Bijan had this year.
Yeah.
I think Algier might have been a 3rd round pick or 2nd round pick. I don't know. He won
He won the top 10 pick.
He won top 10.
He won the top 10 pick. Yeah.
You got this. You say we need better weapon at running back, even though you had 1,000. You don't get 1,000 yards. And here's the thing: he doesn't get 1,000 yards in 17 games.
Right.
Not 16.
Yeah.
He doesn't get 1,000 yards in 17 games.
Yeah.
Okay, man. So I'm gonna let that sit.
Well, I mean, he didn't get 1,000 yards because his coach felt like, hey, I'm gonna split him out at receiver more than I'm gonna actually line him up at tailback. I mean, it was because I mean, the guy had 1,400 yards from scrimmage, so he was effective. He had the game that he missed for whatever reason, and then again, his coach early on in the season, like the first 4 games, it felt like he was like he put him in bubble wrap. You know, limited carry. Hey, dude, you brought this guy in, run the hell out of him.
Yeah.
Run the hell out of him. Yeah. But, you know, I always thought, especially after the Arizona loss, I was like, there's no way you can keep this guy this season. I thought he was going to get fired then because it was evident that this team wasn't going to get better. He never gave this fan base a confidence that he knew what he was doing.
Not at all.
I mean, you just talked about it. What's the philosophy? What's the game plan? It seemed like every week it was something. It just seemed like he was never in tune or connected to the game because, you know, no emotion. He just standing there. He got that card over his face and he's always looking down. It's just like, dude, do you see what's going on? Guys, mustache is no talking to nobody. I never saw him hold that Surface Pro. Like, do you even know what's going on out here, dude? Like, really?
When what's going on? When the biggest thing everybody asking about you every week, makes sure, are you gonna wear a mustache or not? That's when you're not in tune. Oh, he got no mustache this week. Oh, he got a mustache. Dude, this team looked like it was straight lost. There's no way we should have lost to Arizona, Minnesota. These teams that were beating this team, and then the defense just quit. And look, I always laugh at the end of the year when they go to players with the mics. Should the coach be fired? No, he shouldn't be fired. We love coach. No, you love him so much you let them run up the score on us, and you let Jameis Winston call a play from the goal line, and now y'all want to fight
from victory formation.
Yeah, y'all let a victory formation. Now y'all want to fight because you thought he could have hurt you. No, you know what they could do. You know what you should be mad about? That they got to the 1-yard line. Tyrann Mathieu, who's about 60 years old, playing safety, got an interception. I almost took it to the house.
He should have dove. Why you ain't died, Honey Badger?
He should have let him scold at that point.
Die.
But at the end of the day, man, it just looks like this dude didn't have no time, no. He didn't know what he was doing. He had the card. And honestly, man, as a Falcon fan, because y'all Falcon fans were outstanding, y'all filled that thing up every week. Y'all sat out there in the cold and the rain. And for y'all to get this, and then to wake up Monday and see Rich McKay and Arthur Banks slide their old ass to the microphone and say, slide up there and say,
find out it's some more lies. They told some more lies. Rich McKay, his hands all in the pot.
All in the pot.
All in the pot.
And you say, hey, where's the GM? Well, he involved. No, he's not. Fontenot is not even involved.
He on standby because whoever you hire probably gonna fire him. So
yeah,
ain't no need to roll him out here because he might not have a job. He might not have a job.
And you're right, Marlon. It just like they. What's up, everybody? What's up, Willie? JJ, Marlon. What's up, guys?
Coach Cannon told me to take the shades off. Yeah. I gotta listen to Coach.
And
I'm sorry.
I'm telling you now, make sure if they hire Belichick, season tickets will go down. I promise you. Nobody want Belichick in here. 71-year-old guy. Is he 71? Because let me tell you the thing.
He old.
Him and Nick Saban were on the same coaching staff in Cleveland.
They graduated high school together. They graduated college together. They did something together. But yeah, they old. They old.
Nick Saban is 72, so that means Belichick around 71. I ain't saying old men can't coach.
Right.
But if you are dealing with younger players,
right.
It looked all great, make sure it was all great when you had a young, nice, you was in your 50s, you had a nice young Tom Brady.
Yeah.
You had some nice Lions. You're talking about rebuilding a team that's not going, if he gets a coaching job, he talking about 3 years. He'd be 75 in 3 years, Maceo.
Right. And I mean, we saw what was left of New England. Do you trust Bill Belichick to come in with this? Do you trust Bill Belichick to draft a quarterback? He drafted Mac Jones and Bailey Zappi. Do you trust him?
Brought up Bailey Zappi.
Do you trust Bill Belichick to come in again? You just said it. He's only at the most gonna probably coach 3 years. Why would you hire a 3-year guy? So do you think in 3 years, with the way this roster is constructed, that you're gonna win a Super Bowl, or you're gonna at least get the 2 Super Bowls? Because you're bringing him here with the idea that, hey, we're about ready. We're just a coach away. They can't believe that, Glaze. I refuse to believe they can't believe. I refuse to believe they believe that, Glaze. I refuse to believe it.
And make sure, here's the other thing that you just mentioned. You still don't have a QB1.
Still don't have QB1 on this roster.
And you don't know what we're gonna do. Honestly, what are we gonna do? Justin Fields? Are we gonna make the move to get Justin? Is Chicago gonna even let him go?
It probably don't. They're probably not. They're probably not.
Are we gonna give them enough to get the number 1 pick to maybe go get Caleb? Do we trust Michael Penix at that number 9 spot, Maceo? We still need a one. And here's the thing that's gonna. I'm giving y'all the worst case scenario for Falcon fans. Please listen to me. I love this guy, even though if you give me a Russell Wilson, Bill Belichick combo, I'm just not gonna tune in for real. I'm gonna watch another team all next year. No offense to Russell Wilson, but I cannot do Russell Wilson, Bill Belichick. I can't. You already saw the picture of me leaning over the thing, frustrated.
Yes.
I'm just gonna watch somebody else. I'm gonna really just focus in on another team next year and just say, "Hey, Maceo." And I'm not gonna root for that team. I'm just gonna watch other football. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna root for another team.
You're gonna be doing yard work at 1:00 on Sunday. Let me go out here and rake.
Like, what you doing?
Good day to rake.
I got 50 yards. My garage messed up, make sure my lights.
What that hunter do? Listen.
Y'all gonna be glad if you watch the game. Hey, I don't start watching football on Sunday till about 4:30. I watch the 4:25 game. I'm gonna be putting up stuff, missing all the 1:00 game because I'm be like, I can't watch that. And no offense to Russ, but I can't see that combination to me would be bad. That's why I say that, Mason.
Well, I'm gonna say this real quick before you go on, Glaze, because you talked about how the fan base would be very upset.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you. Y'all just hear me. Hear me out. We gonna be upset. Southwest Atlanta gonna be upset. The hood gonna be upset. But this food for thought, because we already know all of yous who got season tickets, y'all can't make it to y'all seat on time. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. This was me and one of my other media brothers talking about the other side, not the other side. He said, hey, you know what Bill Belichick will do? Gonna put butts in seats. So what he basically was saying is use all the tailgating and all the walking around, standing on the bridge, all that stuff, all that landing, not paying attention. Y'all ain't gonna be enough. But with Ned, Gainesville, all the people, they gonna be enough, and they gonna be there on time. I'm just telling you what the other side's saying. See, I talk to the other side too. A lot of y'all don't do that.
Hey, Trina, you ain't got to be called that guy with the gas can out like that. But that's true though. Trina, you ain't lying, Trina. Insert gas can guy right now. You ain't lying now, man.
And Erica, this is what I'm saying. I know we have the highest minority season ticket holder fan base, but Arthur Blank has said it. Listen, I tried to relay the message for him for like 3 years. He was like, hey, make sure to tell everybody, please be in y'all seat by 12:45. But you know, y'all walking around, y'all let the balls. I mean, and that's why they put all that stuff there. But and listen, your GM said it in the press. He was like, hey, we got the people in the building. Now we need y'all to go to y'all seat. So since y'all won't go to y'all seat, we're gonna hire a guy who and bring in another kind of fan, and they gonna be in their seat. I'm just telling you what the other side's saying. I'm just telling y'all what they're saying.
Since you speaking at Mace Show,
yeah,
and I'm gonna ask you this: give me your percentage. The Falcons are doing their Pittsburgh duty.
Yeah.
What's the percentage of an Aaron Glenn or a Bieniemy or anybody like that being a Falcon coach? And we talking about an African-American coach coming to Atlanta. What's the percentage?
0. 0. So I had to, again, I keep telling y'all, don't text me and inbox me dumb questions. I'm not going to answer them. And I'm not going to, the reason why I'm not going to, if it's a good question, I ask. But if it's a bad game, I'm going to leave you on unread or whatever that is. Because, so what they're doing right now, they just putting all this stuff out there. Hey, going to interview, we request this guy, request the guy. Y'all, listen. It's the in-person interviews that matter most. GMs and coaches cannot, GMs and owners cannot in-person interview people to January 22nd. So all that y'all seeing right now is like the draft. It's like draft. This line season. They just, listen. Yeah. And I already pulled the wool over y'all eyes one time. They doing it again. Hey, we requested this. No, that's like a jerk off meeting. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got to say we interview. Hey, yeah. First of all, y'all don't want Aaron Glenn here. Y'all don't want Aaron Glenn. Some of the names that they putting out there, y'all don't want none of them people. So, yeah,
you know what?
We do have a GM line. His name is Rich McKay. Didn't you listen to what he said?
Yeah. He says he's the president, but we got Rich McKay as the GM because we saw that in the press conference. Shout out to Antoine. Hey, Antoine, you talked about the Chargers, Bill Belichick. That job is going to be reserved for somebody who just won a national championship.
Yeah, listen, everybody.
The Charger job is for somebody else.
All jobs belong to that guy until he say he don't want that job.
Yeah. That Charger job is his.
After that domino fall, then a lot of these jobs gonna be filled. Because you see, the Commanders already say we out on Belichick. I know y'all keep trying to say Belichick come in here. Nah, we don't even want Belichick. So you can scratch the Commanders out the list for old Bill.
Rich McKay part of the mob. Y'all funny.
He is like a soprano coach. He is like a soprano.
He got something on Arthur that we ain't got on Arthur.
Yeah, he got his ill. He got his ill. What you got for me, Glacio?
All right, man. So, probably the greatest mind in college football that's created a lot of college football today, the way we know college football today, has called it quits after 17 years at Alabama and probably 40 years total in coaching. The great Nick Saban has retired. 2 questions for you.
Yes, sir.
Were you surprised by the retirement? And the second question would be, We'll talk about that later. We'll start with that. Your thoughts on him, and your was you surprised by the retirement?
So my real quick thoughts on Nick Saban. Dude, absolute the best. His ability to relate to every kid, every nationality, every, the, the guy just understood the game of football, and he challenged kids. I was fortunate enough to coach like 4 or 5 kids who went and played for Nick Saban, and they all spoke glowingly of him, and 3 of them didn't even touch the field. But the impact that he had on their lives, and a lot of the things that they carried with them today, are the lessons that Nick Saban gave them while they was in the program, which speaks a lot, because that's what you're supposed to get from your coach. Your coach supposed to, it's your parent away from your parents, but they're supposed to teach you about life, not just football, but about life. And he did that to everybody. You saw all the posts that everybody just It was like love fest for Nick Saban. Was I shocked? No. And I'm gonna tell you why I wasn't shocked. Go back to the leak footage from a year ago when he counted people like he threw Jimbo Fisher under the bus. And again, he was not talking about Jimbo Fisher. He was talking to his alumni fan base. He was talking like, listen, y'all want me to stay on top. We need money because the way the system is now, everything is predicated on money. He came from an era where it wasn't just about that. And now that you have to, so a lot of people don't understand with these coaches today, not only do you have to recruit players, you have to recruit the players that's still on your team, because people are always trying to get them. And I think at a certain point, he was just like, I mean, where does this end? Where does this end? And it's only going to get worse because it's no parameters on it. And he's been vocal. He was the first person to say when NIL was, okay, it's going to do. He was like, what's too much? What's too much? And everybody slammed him. Yeah. And now everybody's like, oh, that's what coach was talking about, because it's out of control and it's only going to get worse. So he just didn't want to play that game no more, Glaze. The man's super rich. Alumni paid off all his houses. So, I mean, man, him and Terry ain't got no worries. So I wasn't shocked at all.
I was a little bit because of the timing, because he hadn't mentioned, But I can tell you one thing that made me think he was, Maceo. Remember when Milroe was having all them problems, and he's walking through the tunnel, and he just looked like, I'm tired of this, man. Just looked. It was game 3, I think, and they showed a picture of him walking to the tunnel. He was like, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
He's 72 as well.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
because Nick was a big part of creating the current culture of football right now in college football.
Facts.
So he was a big part of understanding how to make things work and how to get players and recruit certain style of players and doing things. So now that the NIL has come to, he's like, I got to learn a whole new system to stay on top.
Right.
And like you said, recruiting 2 type of players. One you got and one you trying to get is hard. Actually, it's 3 type, Maceo, because you're still trying to recruit players in the portal to come here as well. Yep. So it's 3 type of players.
3 phases, exactly.
You got to try to recruit every year now. It's the guy that's on your team, the guy that's in high school, and the guy that's coming from other teams. That's a lot to take on if you're any team. And if you are not young and invigorating and understanding it, it takes a lot out of you. Like I say, he's 72. He's already going to get a cushion job on College Game Day. It's already ready for him.
Yeah.
He about to be on College Game Day. They're going to show him. He's doing commercials. It's about to happen. That thing was what made it interesting. I just think now it's going to be very interesting. In Alabama, it was going to happen sooner or later. Y'all just thought he was indestructible because he kept his hair tight and he kept his clothes clean.
Hey, I'm going to tell you this, and Coach Cannon can vouch for this. If you've ever seen Nick Saban in person, I promise y'all, he looked like a cartoon character, because his hair perfect, his suit, the way his suit fit, the the cuff hit the sleeve, his loafers are pristine. The Rolex just, I mean, dog, it looked like somebody cut him out of a magazine. Like, dude, you sit there and you see him in the hat, the shorts, and on TV, but when he's actually in your building, you can like the dog, he take like the energy out the room because it's just like, man, it's, and again, everything is perfect, and you just like, man,
it was like when we covered the you remember the game, the first game of the season,
the kickoff classic when they played.
When he walked in, I was like, ain't this some stuff? Him, Krzyzewski. I'm like,
we were like, that's the thing. Right, when we covered Coach K that time, Coach K walking, you just like, whoa.
The room changed. Like, hey, buddy,
exactly.
It's a different feel. It's a different feel, and he like I said, man, 72, 7 championships, ridiculous. The crazy number that got me today is that he only lost 29 games in 17 years at Alabama.
Yeah, man.
No, it was 17 years. I guess 7. I don't know if it's 17 years. 07 he started.
Yeah.
And he had 44 first-round picks.
He got more first-round draft picks than
losses.
Yeah.
In 17 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Part 2 of my question, Maceo, where does Alabama go now?
Whoo. So I thought long and hard about this because they're gonna need a coach by the weekend because once he resigns, the portal opens up for Alabama kids. They have 30 days to jump in the portal.
Right.
So, imagine the phone calls those guys are getting right now. So I saw and see again, this is why I tell y'all, man, sometimes y'all just got to cut the TV off. Y'all got to cut the radio off. Because again, y'all just be posting the stuff that y'all hear. Some of the names y'all were giving, them folk ain't going nowhere. Like somebody was like, well, Dan Lanning is in Tuscaloosa. He been in Oregon all day. He been on Instagram all day telling his kids he ain't going nowhere. And I made the post about dog. He has all the resources in the world. Dog, he has a dog. Phil Knight is the biggest freaking donor at Oregon. Why he
Oregon is an NIL dream.
Why is
Oregon is an NIL dream?
Why would he be the person that want to follow Nick Saban?
Yeah.
No. Everybody keep talking about Dabo. No, they don't want Dabo. Dabo 56.
And Dabo's struggling.
They don't want Dabo. Dabo has killed himself for any other job because he don't want to embrace the portal and he don't want to embrace NIL.
Yeah. He's struggling himself.
Going. And I know y'all keep saying again because y'all watch too much TV and y'all listen to the idiots on TV who have an agenda. And Dabo went to Alabama. So.
And please stop with the Kirby stuff. Kirby has got a great thing in Athens. Please, he coached on his staff. So what? He built his own dynasty off of 316. Please stop with Kirby. Kirby is right now. Kirby is like, oh, he retired. Thank you.
And
thank you.
To that point, dude, it's more money at Georgia than at Alabama. You ain't heard Kirby beg his folks for more money. Nick was begging people for money in Tuscaloosa.
Talk about that. He got the whole state of Georgia on his side.
Ain't no money in Tuscaloosa.
Georgia just ain't got that little section. He got the whole state of Georgia and some other places on his side. He ain't even worried about money right now.
so for me, Glaze, I think they reach out to 2 people.
Okay.
I think they call Sarkisian.
Okay.
And just ask him, like, hey, you at Texas. You getting ready to come into the SEC. Listen, nobody got more money than Texas. But when you talk about legacies, Alabama is like a legacy job. Texas is nice. Texas is dope, super dope. Austin is beautiful. But imagine what you did in Austin, you do it at Alabama. I think you call Lane Kiffin. I think you look at Lane, you like, well, he's grown up a lot since he was here. at least we know we will have an exciting offense, and he's probably going to hire probably the best defensive coordinator because we will spend money on coaching. I think you call those two guys. And again, I was I put it out there today. Now, my wild card is Urban Meyer. And the only reason I said Urban Meyer is because and I got into a debate. I had to do one of my partner shows in the Carolinas today. And so I had to really slap a lot of people that were calling in and everything. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna give you Nick Saban. We gonna argue back and forth about Kirby.
Yeah.
After those two guys, who's a better college coach? Don't think about what he did for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I gotta get out of that. Because you're gonna do that, think about Nick at Miami. If you're gonna do that, think about Nick at Miami.
Who's a better college coach than Urban Meyer? I'll wait. Name them. Run them off. Dabo, no. The boy LSU, no. Lane Kiffin, no. If you want to just stay right where you are, you find out that Urban Meyer really want you find out Urban. You want to coach because one thing we know about Urban, everywhere he go, he win.
Yeah, you know.
Now, he gonna get a health condition when it starts going left, but you gonna win.
Yeah.
Point blank. Period. You gonna win. That was my wild card.
I'm the only thing about Texas in the NIL world. Texas money long, and that's the only thing that I would think Sarkisian
right.
would. That's the reason why you stay at Sarkisian. That's why I stay at Texas. Right. Texas got money, that oil money. That ain't regular money. That oil money down there.
Oil money is out, whatever kind of money. They got it.
You ain't never seen Sarkisian ask for $1. He got him a nice young woman that he walk around.
Woo, shout out to Miss Sarkisian. Woo!
And I see what you see at there, Coach. Come out. Alabama ain't ready for Miss Sarkisian. That's other reasons why.
You know what?
That's some other reasons why they ain't ready for that.
Oh, that's why you my guy.
That's why. That's why you be real.
Yeah,
some reasons why.
Yeah.
Make sure
Miss Sarkisian would not be welcomed over there.
She would not be welcome in Tuscaloosa. Let's be real about some things. But make sure you did mention something that I do. You got to have a coach that don't care that come to Alabama to follow Nick Saban. You got to have that guy that loves it. He got to be a gambler. He got to be able to step over not only 1 foot over the line, not one toe. He got to step both feet over the line if he need to. He need to jump over that line if he need to. He can't be a little step and a toe over the line. He got to jump over that thing. He got to be looking like my guy at Michigan this year, Harbaugh. Hey, yeah, I did it. Okay. Yeah, I take a few games. Guess what? I'm hoping look what he doing now. He was doing like this at the end of the season. To follow Nick in Tuscaloosa, that's why my top two candidates is Urban and Lane. Lane will step over that line like it ain't nothing.
Yeah,
Lane don't care.
Lane
Give me that.
Lane to go knock that statue down of Nick Saban. Get your ass out of here.
Lane don't care. He ain't got no loyalty to nobody. He don't care. He go get Lane. He don't care. You gotta have if Alabama want to keep that feeling with this new SEC that's coming out. Exactly, Marlon. You need some habitual line stuffers that ain't afraid and who will sit in the press conference looking like, and I had to get my players. I need somebody who's gonna be a line stepper, Maceo.
Yeah.
I can't have nobody who's nice.
Nah.
I don't need no cute coach. I need somebody who's gonna sit there and look at y'all like y'all crazy when you question him.
Cause guess what? If you put Urban in a room and get you a couple of old fashions and start drinking, Urban will tell you he a better coach than Nick Saban. He will tell you that.
He will tell you.
And he believe it. Cause he gonna say he can't beat me. You see what I did to him with my third string quarterback. You see what I did to him.
Make sure get you. Boy, you better get you a thug. I'm a thug coach. I'm calling them thug coaches that don't care.
Man,
step over the line.
Let me tell you something. Hey, I'm calling Urban. I got the phone. I'm talking to Herb right now. Herb, what it costs, Herb? We got it. What you need, Herb? We got it.
Come on. And also, I'm gonna say your last thing. You can't get a little scared coach that's gonna be scared of the shadow of Nick Saban. Nick wasn't. What made Nick successful? He wasn't scared of Bear. He wasn't scared of none of that. Nick said, "I'm Nick Saban, baby.
Yeah,
I'm coming in to win a national championship, and I'm gonna be the best thing since Alabama ever seen, baby."
and he had the formula, because you see the formula at Georgia right now, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody gotta work hard, but ain't nobody gonna outwork me, and that's the work ethic that all those guys take from Nick.
Time out. I got called time out on this. I got time out on this. Okay. Can you give me this? Make sure. Okay. Just like I just told Alabama fan, Kirby ain't going to Alabama. Falcons fan, Kirby ain't coming to Atlanta. I'm just gonna put that out there as well. Why would Kirby come to the Falcons? I'm sorry. I saw again. I get tagged and see a lot of things too, y'all. Kirby is in dynasty heaven right now. Look, everybody don't want to coach the pros. Everybody say they want to coach the pro. Kirby's making $22 million or 30. He's making more money than everybody now. He's the number one paid what do they call him? Number one paid state employee in Georgia right now. It's Kirby Smart.
You know what I'm gonna start doing, Glaze? I'm gonna just start making up memes like everybody else. And I'm just gonna put it out there. You mofo will believe anything.
Kirby coming to Atlanta. I was like,
Kirby don't want no parts of the NFL.
Kirby got 17 trucks. He just get a truck every week. He get a brand new red truck every week.
First of all, Kirby ain't got no boss in Athens.
No.
He ain't got no boss. Kirby the boss. They ask Kirby stuff. Kirby ain't got no boss. Kirby, first of all, that rah-rah stuff Kirby, man, NFL guys ain't listening to that. They're like, maybe I'll take your ass back down 316 with that, bruh. They would call Kirby, bruh.
Kirby's speed dial is governor of Georgia, president of the UGA. Kirby, click. I need a meeting. Come on in. Kirby is him. He's him.
And they go to Butts. They go see Kirby. He don't go see them.
He's him right now.
Yeah,
Kirby
yeah,
ain't. He's him.
Himothy.
He's him right now.
Yeah,
Kirby ain't going nowhere to reach. Man, whatever. Kirby's him right now. I'm not gonna be under Rich McKay. Under Rich McKay?
What?
Oh, hell no. I'm gonna be on a Rich McKay. Anyway, what you got, Michelle? I'm sorry, man.
So the last of the trifecta, the last of the old guys, Seattle Seahawks. They kicked my dog on upstairs. They told him, hey, 14 years, Super Bowl, should have won back to back. Should have won back to back. You got Russ on up out of here. You was NIL before it was NIL while you was at USC. Talk about my dog Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll gets kicked upstairs. They didn't want to use the word fired. He will be moved into an advisory role. That's their nice way of saying, yeah, bro, you fired.
Don't come around here. We're gonna have your little office. Don't you come around here, Pete. Pete, don't come around here. Go to Florida, enjoy your house in LA. Pete, we're gonna have your office just in case the media come looking for it. But you don't come around here, Pete. Don't bring your old ass. Excuse my language. Don't bring your old ass around here, Pete. We ain't got time for that, Pete. Pete, you know, Mace.
Y'all, he got fired. Y'all can use all the pretty words y'all want. If Pete was black, if Pete's name was Marvin, they'd be like, man, he fired.
Marvin Carroll. The most interesting thing about Pete is he's on one of the few coaches to win both the national championship and the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
The national championship, boy, he had NIL money. He had that LA money swinging out there, boy. He had Reggie Bush on straight. and Matt Leinart. He had the lineman. He had defensive. But he's one of the few to be able to do it. He brought a team, Seattle. I can't believe Seattle became a more – I'm sorry.
Say it, Glaze. Say it. This therapist. Say
How
it.
did Seattle win a Super Bowl for Atlanta? That's all I got to say.
Say it. Get off your chest, Glaze. Get off your chest.
Seattle became a better team than the
See, that don't you feel better? That don't you feel better?
But he made Seattle stronger than Atlanta. He's 24 years he was in the game. 72 years, another 72-year-old man, and it was time to go.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Seattle probably like, look, man, we can keep Pete around here all we want to, but he think Gino the guy. Come on, man. I think that's what they were like. He think Gino the guy.
Yeah, man. You
Yeah,
gotta go.
come on.
Man, this
We
dude gotta go.
Gino another backup, dog. We can't do that. Shout out to him. I have nothing bad to say about Pete besides he did a few questionable things. That first and one at the damn 1 yard line or the 2-point conversion when he running a damn slant route. That's why everybody thought the NFL was paid. It was fixed because how you gonna
Thought it was rigged.
How
Yeah.
you got a running back that's called a beast mode and you gonna throw a slant route? That just beast mode sitting right behind you. You throwing a slant route. Should have won back to back. You made Russ. So you got a 3rd-round pick quarterback who came in, did his thing. You had a great relationship. Shout out to Pete. 40-year career. Everybody forget about the New England days. He coached the England and the Jets.
And the Jets, yeah.
Had some good, but the USC was when his turning point happened. USC was, boy, that was some fun teams back then, boy. Ooh, that was a fun team. And that national championship when Texas beat them, fantastic thing.
Yeah, man.
And another thing about Texas, make sure, who's the biggest coach in Texas history?
Yeah, Mac Jones, Mac Brown.
If I'm Sarkisian, that's all I gotta beat.
Yeah.
One championship. All I gotta beat is Mac Brown. And you want me to go follow Nick Saban? Nah. Mac Brown is the only guy I gotta beat.
I'm straight.
That's my predecessor.
Yeah, I'm straight. Yeah.
Nick Saban, Mac Brown. I'm gonna stay here in Texas. But anyway, Sarkisian said, I'm cool. But anyway, man, my thing on Pete, he won't be coaching nowhere near there. He won't advise nobody. They won't be like,
nah.
He might be there. You know how they do those promotional campaigns?
Yeah. Come get a picture with Pete. Come get a picture with Pete.
Pete running up and jumping around. Hey guys, here's Pete Carroll, Super Bowl champion coach. Yay! That's all he gonna be doing.
Take your shirt off, Pete. Pete, take your shirt off.
He gonna be like, that's gonna be it. Because he ain't making not one decision going forward. Pete made his last decision that last game. And Pete might do something else too. Shout out to Pete, 72 years old, man.
Yeah, man. Pete a young 72, man. Pete chew gum like an 18-year-old girl, waiting to go to the prom. He just be chewing that gum. I'm like, man, Jesus Christ. Get that dude, man. Get that dude something else, man. He be chewing like a damn cow.
Yeah. One other person I want to bring up in NFL range to kind of what is Tennessee doing? Who are they going after? Mike Vrabel was just fired. I heard give me what you know behind the scenes. So what happened with the Mike Vrabel thing and why is he no longer the coach of the Tennessee Titans?
So of course, when you bring in a new GM has ideas and thoughts, the ownership, ownership trust the GM. So when they brought Rod Carthon on, he has a philosophy. Vrabel got a philosophy. Well, the GM and the owner agreed that, you know what, Vrabel vision don't match our vision.
Except for Horace, except in Atlanta, that worked.
So guess what, Vrabel? Deuces. Because what we've seen under Vrabel in their eyes, the last 2 seasons, we're averaging 17 points a game. We've missed that quarterback a couple of times. I mean, we don't know what Will Levis is. Clearly, Vrabel didn't want Malik. He didn't want my guy Malik, know. And it became a situation where Vrabel is a very strong willed individual. So
very much
every step of the way, he told them folks how he felt.
Yeah.
Every chance he got, he was like, nah, it should be this way. Nah, we should do it this way. So they were like, you know what? It's time for us to reset the culture. Vrabel, it's been real, my boy. See you. And
did Vrabel's getting fired help New England make their move easier to bring him to possibly New England?
I don't know because of this. A lot of people forget this. Vrabel only played for the Patriots. He's not a Bill Belichick guy. He's not under the Belichick coaching tree. He just played there. So his philosophies and all this stuff different from the quote unquote Patriot way because he didn't do it that way in Tennessee.
Right.
Now, and this gonna sound crazy. I know it's gonna sound crazy, but
Mayo in New England. Okay.
Robert Kraft really, really, really loves Josh McDaniel. He always felt like Josh McDaniel would be the replacement for Bill Belichick. That was always his thought process. I don't know if that's his thought process now, but he's very fond of McDaniel. And McDaniel, hey, y'all can say what y'all want. McDaniel got the complexion for the protection. So
they bring up Gerard Mayo. What's your thoughts on Mayo?
So this is the problem with Mayo. If you hire Mayo, you're basically still doing Bill Belichick type stuff because Mayo has learned everything from Bill Belichick. Yeah. And I do believe that they kind of want to get away from that. That's why I think that, especially the way Josh McDaniel just stunk it up in Vegas. So I think they want to kind of go in a whole different away from the Patriot way because it gets to a point where, and Kraft kind of alluded to this today, and he's kind of been saying it for a while. I think y'all forgot who owned this team. I think y'all thought
Bill Belichick owned the team.
Bill Belichick's organization.
Yeah.
It's not. It's my organization. Remember when Jerry started feeling the kind of way because Jimmy was getting all the credit?
Yep.
So he nipped it in the bud before it got 20 plus years.
Yeah, right.
Now he regretted, but I think Robert Kraft, because this is what people have to understand about these super rich guys. They've been powerful their whole life.
Yeah.
And
they got egos, big egos.
They got super egos. And so when every time we go somewhere and every time you say something about the Patriots, the first thing you say is Belichick. First of all, you MFers, he worked for me.
Yeah. He got tired of being told Belichick don't want to do this. But I do cash this. I don't want to sign the contracts of the check. I got to give him the money.
I signed this check.
Give to.
Hey, guess what? Guess who he got to report to? He got to report to me.
Yeah. Hey, shout out Dennis Air. He asked the question, why won't the Falcons? Because Rich McKay is our GM. Fontenot, unfortunately, is just a figurehead. He's the numbers guy, like Maceo guy. He makes the numbers work.
Yeah,
that's why Fontenot
is
not got that. He doesn't have that strength.
Yeah,
he doesn't have that.
You know what it is. He just in that position, like just the title they gave.
I would love to hear. I wish somebody could grab a question with Fontenot and say, "What type of coach you looking for?" Nobody's ever been able to ask him that.
Well, Glaze,
he doesn't know.
You'll be able to ask him that after this coach is hired, and then he gonna be out on the street looking for a job.
He'll be out on the street. Yeah, because at this point, I want to know what he would go hire. He didn't hire this guy that just left. I keep forgetting the name. I must be done really cut him off because I don't forgot his name already. Arthur Smith. Yeah, Awful Smith, as Eric called him.
Yeah,
and they ain't gonna let him hire this guy. So he has not had a chance to tell us
zero
what type of coach he's looking for to run this team. And I would love to ask the GM who's got the title.
Yeah,
what would he do?
He just got the title.
What would he look for? Yeah. He's an accountant. You're exactly right. He makes the numbers work.
Yeah, he's cap.
He makes the numbers.
I told you, he's capologist. London just said he's a capologist because they did give him credit for he made the cap work.
Yeah, he made it work. He made the numbers fit. He got all those defensive players. He got the numbers to work. You know what, Erica? You know, we got to stop that, Erica. He done bought 2 strip malls. He done fixed a few things up. They talking about Kraft in the strip mall. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, Kraft likes a massage every now and then. He just like to get a massage.
Dennis, let me answer that real quick for you. Do you guys think that Eric Bieniemy from DC makes a good head coach? Whew. He hadn't got a job in about the last 5-6 cycles.
Yeah.
His name hadn't come up one time with all these job openings.
Something missing.
It's just something that these owners, call it collusion, call it just whatever, but They
Some of
feel like he's not worthy of one of these 32 jobs. Now it ticks me off a little bit because you
do too.
mean to tell me
I think
that
he should get a shot. I think
yeah,
he
he should have been had a shot. But you
He should
telling
have had a
me
shot.
Joe Judge,
Yeah.
Robert
Yeah.
Saleh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Brian Daboll,
Yeah.
you know, all these dudes that done got these jobs, Dan
should have been had
Quinn,
one. Yeah.
you know, some
Yeah.
Josh McDaniels twice.
Yeah. Twice.
You know what I'm saying?
Twice.
Shane Steichen, all these dudes. You mean to tell me all these guys better than Eric Bieniemy? With
No.
all Eric Bieniemy achieved in Kansas City,
Yeah.
again, if Eric name was like Roger Davis, he probably had 2 jobs.
Yeah.
But because he's Eric Bieniemy,
Mhm.
I mean, you know, it's
And
terrible.
I don't think Washington didn't help him this year because you see the coach got fired at Washington, Ron Rivera.
Yeah.
Another coach that I love Ron. He's a good guy when we met him.
Yeah, he's great. He was great. He's great for us, man. Ron is our dude.
That's our dude. I don't think he gets
$100,000.
I don't know if he gets another job.
Oh no, he done. He done.
I think that was his last job, was the Washington job.
He done. He done made plenty of money. Ride off to the sunset. Buy you a riverboat. Now you can be riverboat run because you ain't been riverboat run in about 5 years. You don't gamble no more. But go buy your riverboat and do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't think it was. I don't know if Washington did him any favors this year. I think that kind of brought him down. I do see it. If there is a chance, I think I'm hearing more about the guy in Arizona and of course Aaron Glenn in Detroit because of what Detroit is doing and what the defense is doing.
Yeah.
If we saw that, but I hate that Bieniemy didn't get a job 3 years ago. He should have got one 3 years ago. Hell, when Atlanta was looking for somebody,
right. You mean Arthur Smith was a better candidate? This man got 2 Super Bowl rings.
Yeah. Arthur Smith didn't have me, but they said, nope, that's our guy. The guy whose dad runs FedEx. I wouldn't. Do he pay for FedEx when he got his stuff? Do Falcons send it FedEx? Or you know what would have been petty if they sent his stuff.
FedEx partners with the NFL.
Would have been petty if the Falcons would have sent his stuff UPS though. That'd have been real petty.
Oh, that was.
What you got, Mace? Was it you last time?
What can Brown
Speaking of petty, speaking of petty, Mace, this is the pettiest thing I ever seen in sports history. What if I told you there was a coach who got a nice extension for 8 years, but the team waited to give him the extension until his divorce was finalized? Eric Spoelstra just signed a new 8-year extension with the Miami Heat, but they didn't do it early because they waited for his divorce to get finalized, and then they said, "Hey, is it official? Everything's signed." Bam! Here's a new 8-year deal, buddy. Eric, here's your fresh cash. Maceo, was this the pettiest, dopest move you've seen? Give me your thoughts when you saw this right here.
This is my kind of petty. This is my kind of petty, and so you got an organization led by Pat Riley.
Mm-hmm.
Pat Riley, Pat Riley been through some things. Probably a lot of people in the organization who've been through some things.
Yeah, they had their own problems before.
Down in Miami, well, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no state income tax, so Shouter would have, Shouter would have slapped him silly. So, hey, let's go on and let's go on and settle in this tax
give you this money. Give you this check right here.
Let's get it out my old money.
Here you go.
We good. Everything signed, notarized. The judge done banged the gavel. Everything down at the courthouse, it done came back. She done changed the last name or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And you know what I'm saying? Boom. Fresh contract, man. Let me tell you something.
Wait, so here go Pat Riley them like this. Hey, did she sign it? Okay, here you go, baby.
Hey,
brand new deal, baby.
With her. Eric, is it done?
Brand new
done.
deal.
We can make the announcement.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. You signed it, right?
Hey, send me a picture of it.
Yeah, I need to see this in proof, baby.
It's final. Let's go.
We are proud to say at the Miami Heat that we are making Erik Spoelstra the highest paid coach in North America.
Hey, man.
Boy, you talking about fumble the bag, Maceo. Woo, boy. Now she got a nice check. Don't get it wrong. Her money is still good.
She gonna be fine. Don't feel no way sorry for her.
We don't feel sorry for her.
She done lived a good life for a long time.
She gonna live a good life for a longer time.
Right. You know, she probably was down with him when he was a film assistant and he
she was
worked
there,
his way up from the back of the bench to the man in charge. But man, look here, let me tell you something. If I'm supposed to, the house I've been eyeing out there on Star Island, yeah, but Red, she getting child support at that old rate.
Yeah, she ain't getting the new money though, Red.
New rate.
That new money, his money.
That new money, his money.
See, at the time.
See, you can tell the folk that don't know nothing about child support. You can tell people who ain't on child support. If you ain't on child support, stay out this conversation, y'all. This out y'all lead. This conversation out y'all lead. If you ain't on child support, stay out this conversation. This ain't for you. This ain't for you.
Because the money he's paying, which he will pay for a while,
yeah,
is from the old check. That nice old.
This check ain't got nothing to do with that check.
The new ink that just got signed is all.
Yeah, but then,
right, Lorraine, she can.
But if he was smart, and I'm pretty sure he got big lawyers.
He got lawyers, Lorraine.
I'm sure
know that.
Pat Riley them advised him on this.
And Mickey
I done
Garrett,
seen it happen.
Mickey.
Yeah. I done seen this happen before. I ain't gonna tell y'all the athlete, but I done seen it before. We go to the table. Give me a number today.
You talking about that athlete?
Do you want payments? Or today we write you a check for you name it. Name it. That's the number. You sure that's the number? Let's get all that in writing.
Yeah.
That's the number.
Let's get you a nice check.
Cut her check.
Yeah.
Bam. And a lot of times in this industry, that's what a lot of people do. Because you got to think now, when some of these dudes get fired, when they get fired, they ain't making that money no more.
Yeah.
Finito.
Yeah. So,
you know what I'm saying?
I was looking at this man and I saw that and I said, he probably still gonna take care of what he needs to take care of.
He's always gonna take care of the kids.
He looked like that type of guy, but I just thought he didn't want the new money to be clashing with the old money.
No.
So he wanted that separation of money. Not saying that they
and see, Clay, this is the thing. See, it's hard to fathom when you wake up and go to work every day. See, it's just hard to fathom. But when you talking about the tax bracket that these folks in,
they're in a different bracket, boy.
Y'all see it all the time. People settle. People take, man, you gonna give me what?
Yeah.
Sign me up for that.
Yeah.
Because why? If you're gonna give me $700K today, right now, versus I'm getting this every month, whatever it is. People cash out all the time.
Cash out.
They cash out.
Y'all know if y'all win that big lottery, y'all getting that cash option. Y'all getting that lump sum option. Y'all know y'all getting that lump sum.
Y'all know y'all the times when I'm gonna get it annuitized for you better write me my
that lump
today.
Sum. You can get that 400 million real quick.
Sam, get yours. Let me get mine.
Let me get mine, and we just go about our business. And we just go on about our business, man. So we just go on about our business. I don't need
and I'm showing up without no mask because I'm gonna collect my check. Cause y'all ain't gonna see me no more. So I don't care if y'all know I won. Y'all ain't gonna see me no more. The people I love, they gonna get their envelopes. Y'all ain't gonna have no phone, no TV, none of that. Man. Be laughing at man. Y'all ain't gonna never see me again, and I'm fine with it.
I'm gonna come in like Martin on the Mason. Remember when he rolled in on that him and Gina rolled in? That's how I'm rolling in.
And 1 million people won the lottery.
Yeah, like 100,000 people won the same. Like got like $5, but I'm rolling in like that though. I'm rolling in like that.
These folks talk.
Glay,
I wanted a annuitized.
You're not promised you're gonna make it to next week. Mace, you ain't gonna do no poo shiesty, Mace, still?
I had two poo shiesty today. It was brick this morning when I went outside. So I had the poo on, and then once I got to work, then I put the other poo on. You know what I'm saying? I keep.
Hey, Dennis, it's straight private. Dennis, you got to be there. You're gonna be the guy. You just straight private, Dennis.
Yeah,
Straight private.
Dennis, you already know. I'm be on the other side of the airport over there.
We're gonna be at either DK, the cab. We're gonna be at the cab or the airport.
No, we're gonna be at Hartsfield. Dennis fly out of Hartsfield right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
we're gonna meet you somewhere, Dennis. We flying private, Dennis.
Yeah,
I mean,
G5.
We ain't
kidding that. G6 more quiet.
G6 more quiet. Cause we don't want y'all to hear us leaving. We don't want y'all to hear us leaving.
See what I'm saying? This how fly and dope. Y'all, we got private plane people.
We got planes on deck, baby.
They in the chat with y'all today. They in the chat with y'all right now. Y'all want to fly somewhere?
Fly private, baby. We got private planes out here, baby.
G6.
What you got, Mason? What you got next, baby?
Emmanuel Glaze last night. It's time to turn the page to some basketball. The Atlanta Hawks, no Joel Embiid, but the Atlanta Hawks got an overtime win. They got a 139-132 win over the Philadelphia 76ers. My question for you: we are watching the evolution of Jalen Johnson. My question, Emmanuel Glaze: did you think Jalen was going to be this good right now in year 3?
No. And I hate to be that because they got him. I don't know what they did. What's the guy before him? Not Lloyd. McMillan didn't play him. So we didn't know what he could be. Yeah. You know, we didn't know what Jalen could be because McMillan was stuck to his guys. Quinn has made him a better player. Quinn has put more in his hands. And honestly, with the injury prone I can't think of his name now.
Boy from Virginia, DeAndre Hunter.
And with Josh Smith, not Josh Smith. My guy that went to Utah, just gave him a straight opportunity to ball, and he took it.
John Collins.
John Collins.
Yes.
I am impressed. He's playing real good at the 3, which brings up the question. What's the best thing for this team? Because I still don't like the backcourt. They still ain't jiving to me. I saw something last night in the game where Trey think he's supposed to get the ball every time at the end of the game.
Yeah.
And DeAndre was like, no, I'm taking it. DeAndre's like, I'm taking this one. Yeah. And Trey didn't look too happy about it.
Yeah.
I still don't like this combination of them. They should be balling off of each other. It should be with Jalen now. You still should be doing something. The team still don't have an identity. Would you say the score 139 to 132?
132.
Come on, man. We still got a team scored 150 on us the other day. They play the Pacers tomorrow, where the Pacers won't have old boy there tomorrow.
They won't have Halliburton.
Halliburton won't be there, but I don't understand. But this team, I'm happy to see Jalen. Yeah. I'm glad they put in the work. I'm still don't understand what they're doing with AJ.
Yeah.
You know, he don't play a lot. Yeah. And I think he's a good talent. He played a lot during McMillan's run, but he hasn't played a lot in Quinn. No. I just don't know this team identity, but I think I am very surprised. I'm very happy for Jalen. He's going to probably he looks like he can be a nice player for us a little bit longer in the thing. I like the kid. I like it a lot. I like Jalen. I'm very happy for him, man. I'm very happy.
Yeah. It's funny. It's almost like we don't get to talk to DeJounte anymore post game. It's like he must be getting up out of there. Like
DeJounte be attitude, boy. He be mad at him, boy.
Yeah, boy. So we got Trey and Jalen last night, but one of the things Coach talked about post game, he was like, "This is probably the first time where the team played connected."
Yeah,
but everybody kind of fed off each other. Like I said, we had 3 guys with 25 points and 5 assists. What was so impressive to me is the fact that they're finding Jalen in like these clutch moments. I mean, when he shot that 3 for us to finally go up for good, I mean, it wasn't no hesitation. DeJounte made the play, he moved, he knocked it down. Yeah. I like what I'm seeing from this team. Erica just brought up, like, I mean, we're still too low. I mean, I'm glad Embiid didn't play because this would have been one of them games where Nick Nurse would probably told Embiid, if you come out the paint, bro, you come over here with me. Like,
and I like Onyeka a lot.
Him in the paint.
Onyeka 6'9", 6'10". I mean, that's our tallest guy. We can't handle Embiid right now. He too
Yeah,
big,
and
too strong.
then, yeah, Emeka, he light.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
he
he
light.
like dude, man. And,
Yeah.
I still though, and you know who coming in? Monday. I'm gonna need you to. You got time? I don't know what you're doing Monday,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
stream 7-4 coming in
yeah,
Monday.
yeah, yeah. You know I'm going to see Wimby. You know I'm
Wimby
going to
be
see
here,
Wimby.
so that should be
I
interesting to
just want to
see. But
stand next to Wimby. That's all.
yeah,
I just want
7-4
to
he
stand next
coming
to
in.
Wimby. Yeah.
But I'm still just not too. I don't know about this team right now, man. It just
Yeah.
they still they're not in the race to make the playoffs this year,
Right.
which will be a
We're not
huge
gonna
drop off.
we're not gonna make we're not unless we go on some kind of crazy stupid run. We ain't gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah, it's not a playoff team this year.
No,
All right, make sure. I want y'all to put in your comments. I need to know this. I'm quizzing my guy Maceo. You ready to go through these playoffs, man?
man, let's go, man.
I need to see in the comments. Y'all get them together, baby. This Saturday, who you like? Cleveland travels to Houston. Who you like, Maceo?
Woo, man, Glaze. I'm going back and forth in this game because the reemergence of Joe Flacco. I mean, it's a thing.
Yeah.
But this is gonna be a home playoff game in Houston.
In Houston,
and D'Amico gonna be dialing that thing up on Joe Flacco. He gonna come see Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Young CJ Stroud. This Cleveland defense gonna pose a lot of problems.
Woo, they come that shot. They come that young fella.
But I'm thinking just the momentum of a home playoff game, and Flacco might do some Flacco stuff in the turnover department. Emmanuel Glaze, I'm taking the upstart Houston Texans at the crib.
This one tough for
Wall,
me, man.
baby. Paul Wall, Scarface. I'm going Houston.
You said nothing wrong. Make sure Flacco can't Flacco sometimes. But I just believe I would be the opposite. I would go Cleveland for one reason. That defense coming after that young fella. I think they coming after that
Glade,
young
that defense a monster. Glade, that defense a monster.
I've talked about Cleveland defense all year. Everybody talking about I just think and Houston got a great defense as well. You're right, Erica. They do. DeMarco Ryans has done a phenomenal. I really like DeMarco Ryans. I really like what he did in Houston.
Yeah.
He took him a first-year quote. You got a first-year coach, a first-year quarterback, and now they're hosting their first playoff game in Houston. Come on, man. But I got to go slightly with Cleveland. Not a lot. Slightly Cleveland.
I respect
Cleveland.
I respect it. Because Cleveland could win this game.
They could. If Flacco think it's 2012 again? 20 whatever it was.
When we were questioning if he was elite.
Yeah, we were actually, he told y'all he won a Super Bowl.
I say Flacco elite, man. Flacco is elite.
Miami, you ain't playing in Miami this week. A team that had a chance to host a lot of games in the bottom are now going to the coldest place in this week. Miami travels to Kansas City. And guess who makes their return to Kansas City? Tyreek Hill. Is he hurt? I want to make sure. Is he back?
Yeah, he's gonna play. He's gonna play. I mean,
Tyreek comes back to Kansas City.
Only thing that's hurt on Tyreek is his insurance premium because the kid tried to burn down the house. But I mean, other than that, yeah.
Make sure who you like. KC been struggling this year.
It's gonna be too cold. It's gonna be too cold for them boys from Miami. I mean, unless they in Kansas City right now trying to get acclimated to that weather. No, nothing in Miami can get them ready to play in negative 17-degree weather, man. Nothing. I mean, Tua gonna probably have on like some about 2-3 sleeves. Waddle might not play. This is all bad for Miami. This is all bad for Miami. Pat Mahomes once, so yeah, they've struggled, but it's something about big time players. Once you get in this playoff mode right here, I think we're gonna see a much better Pat Mahomes. I think they're gonna run it more because they really don't trust them receiver. But nephew, McCole Hardman could play a major part in these playoffs. I had to remind him, hey man, you're a 2-time Super Bowl champion. Act like it.
Yeah.
Act like it. So give me Kansas City and everybody. If you ain't got Peacock, you can't watch this game.
You gotta. They trying
Peacock
to
only $5.99. It's only $5.99.
They want you to get that $5.99 subscription, guy.
It's only $5.99. Everybody, y'all gonna go to the candy lady and spend $8. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go to Quick Trip. Y'all half of y'all go to Starbucks and spend $13 on the what they call it, a venti.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. But yeah, man, spend that $5.99 and get you.
Yeah, I got Peacock for other reasons, but I definitely get. I like KC.
Man, I got Peacock. Me and Eric, I got Peacock from New York on the cover.
Yeah, I got stuff for a lot of Peacock going on. So
Yeah.
And I agree with a lot of people. A lot of injury with the Dolphins as well.
Yeah, man. Dolphins beat up Brad.
Where is Tua from? Is Tua from Hawaii?
Yeah, he's from Hawaii.
So he played in Alabama, where he won the SEC. Now he played in Miami.
And he down there in Miami every day. So
they're
gonna be cold as all outside.
All right, man. Another game that I can't wait for on Sunday. Pittsburgh goes to Buffalo, Maceo. Do you believe in Mason Rudolph, Maceo? Do you believe in Mason?
I do not believe in Mason Rudolph, but it's amazing that we never knew that Mason Rudolph was the key to the Pittsburgh Steelers moving the ball up and down the field. Shout out to Mason Rudolph. Shout out. So if this game was in Pittsburgh,
yeah,
I would have taken Pittsburgh. I'm only taking Buffalo because in games like this, you look at quarterback play. Now, y'all know I am not a Josh Allen fan by no stretch of the imagination. I think the guy sucks. I think he overrated, all of those things. But he is a much better quarterback than Mason Rudolph. And in these playoffs, things are a little different. So give me Buffalo only because they at home. I'm sorry,
Bills
Coach.
Mafia.
Coach, you're still a fan, Coach. I'm sorry, but
Bills Mafia is different, man. It is a different feel up there. And like you say, TJ Watt is out.
Yeah.
He's hurt.
Yeah.
That's a huge thing. The pressure ain't gonna be as strong on Josh Allen, and Josh Allen always got a 1 or 2. Is it TJ? JJ, not TJ. Watt. He's hurt. That's one. Well, and I just think it's gonna be a blowout. TJ is not there. It ain't gonna be a blowout. I'm a Tomlin guy. The 4:00 game. So, woo, Maceo heard. A few years ago, there was a question on the catch with this game, but now,
and it was a catch.
It was a catch.
And it's still a catch. Yes.
Is Trey Lance ready? Okay, I want you to put on your analytical hat. Is Trey Lance ready for this big game? Is it Trey Lance? I think
Jordan Love.
Why put Trey Lance in the bag up for the Cowboys?
Jordan Love.
Is Jordan Love ready for this first game? Take Green Bay into Dallas, Jerry's World, Cowboys. Who do you like this game, Maceo, and why?
So, everybody, Green Bay is going to give Dallas all they want in this game. The biggest question in this game: will LaFleur, will he be good with trying to stay with the run? See, he one of these play callers that want to show you how smart he is.
He get itchy. He get the big call.
He don't want to bootleg and get Jordan Love out on the move and all this stuff. And that plays into the hand of the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, that's all they want.
I'm taking Dallas in a close. This game is going to be way closer than people think. And the only reason I'm taking Dallas because Matt LaFleur is going to coach Green Bay out of this game because he is not going to stick with the run. He's not going to stick with the run. He proves it time and time again. We're going to get these off-balance throws from Jordan Love, and they're going to get picked. So, only because Matt LaFleur is not going to stick with running the ball, give me Dallas, but it's going to be a close game. Green Bay going to fight. Green Bay going to fight. Green Bay.
I like the way they've been fighting these last few weeks. Jordan Love has been very good.
Very good football team.
I think, though, sometimes you get these cute coaches. I tell you, cute coaches drive me crazy.
Yeah, man.
And they'll get to the point where you got something running, you pounding, and then if it don't work the first two series, guess what? They just get out of it and start throwing it all over the field.
They throw that thing all over the yard. They throw it all over the yard.
You can't do with these the Cowboys. I'm not gonna do that. The Cowboys.
See, you've been around Erica too long. You've been around.
Yeah, she's put cow patties, man. She threw me off.
Yeah, you've been around Erica too long, man. Y'all got
the one thing Cowboys hope that you do, Maceo. They hope you throw.
They hope you throw. Please drop back.
Throw.
Please
throw a lot.
Please
throw 40 times. Please throw 40 times for us.
Please
throw 40 times. Please.
Yeah.
Please throw 40 times. We will make sure we got dogs that'll come and get you,
boy.
And you will be on your back 30
times. What we want to do. We don't want to play the run. We want to come on field.
No. We want you to say, keep dropping them back. We will make Jordan Love a quick hit. Who to back up? Find out who to bag up, because that's who will be playing that game if you keep dropping them back. Keep dropping them back. We're going to hurt you, young fella.
Yeah, you know.
That's what the Cowboys want to do, man. That's what they do.
LaFleur, one of these guys, y'all done told him he good looking. He be getting all lined up and stuff for the game. And he probably got a makeup team. Y'all done told this man he good looking. And then his slacks too tight. So, I mean, yeah, man, get that out of here, man. He gonna cost Green Bay the game. He gonna cost Green Bay the game.
Make sure, have you talked to your young fella?
Every day.
They making a trip to Detroit, make sure.
To the D.
Have you talked to your young fella?
It's so cold.
And are they ready to make this trip from LA to Detroit? Is he ready, Maceo? Are the Rams ready to go into the Detroit for the one-peat team? Is they ready, Maceo, to go to Detroit, Maceo? Give me what you talked to your young fella yet? You talked to the young fella yet?
Every day, dog. Every day. Every day.
Give me your thoughts on this game. The Rams head to Dallas. Detroit. I'm sorry. Detroit.
It's up. So, of course, they got Laporta hurt last week, which is a big injury for the Detroit Lions. He's going to give it a go, but, I mean, that knee, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Do you trust Jared Goff or do you trust Matthew Stafford?
Woo, boy.
Glaze, this is the only upset I see this weekend. I got Matthew Stafford and the Rams, because Sean McVay is going to go in there and he's going to out-coach Dan Campbell.
Ooh.
Matthew Stafford, the revenge tour, he going to go back to the D and he going to say, yeah, y'all got a ban on my jerseys or no Matthew. For all I did for this city and y'all don't want nobody to come in here with my jersey on? Bet. Matthew Stafford, Puka Nuka, and all them other folk, they're going to run that ball. Dog, I got the Rams in an upset.
This will be the first game I use coaches in. I think McVay will outcoach Campbell. I just think he will. Sean McVay's been here. He got the Rams in. I just think he's going to outcoach. I love Campbell. I love him to death. I think he's a good coach.
Campbell is a hell of a coach.
But what he's done for Detroit, and you know me, I want Detroit to win for our boy Burt. Rest in peace, Big Burt, man. One Pete.
Shout out to One Pete.
But I just think McVay's going to outcoach him, and I think that Matthew's going to come in and try to put 400 yards on him. He's trying to put it. He wants y'all to remember. He wants y'all to remember who he was.
Relax, Erica. I know you want Brian Branch. I know you gonna have your Brian Branch jersey on, all that stuff. I know
Erica with the Brian Branch.
Yeah,
we understand,
man.
Erica.
But yeah, Erica, get that out of here. Get that out of here. You ain't tag me no more after that game, huh? Yeah, trying to be petty. I'm petty, Erica. Yeah,
make sure. So the last game kind of hurts for Atlanta fans, but you know I'm numb to it. Because you know who could be hosting this game Monday?
The Falcons.
3 weeks ago,
this game could easily been Atlanta.
When you looked at the last 3 games of Atlanta, they had Arizona, all these teams. Everybody thought that this could have been a home game for the Falcons, but it's not. Philadelphia travels to Tampa Bay, and Philadelphia's been looking horrible these last few games. Who you got, Maceo?
So they say Jalen Hurts has not thrown a football all week. Messed up the hand. He's been playing real bad. Philadelphia is limping into these playoffs.
Yeah, they are.
I am taking Tampa Bay.
Woo!
I'm taking Baker in an upset because it's so much turmoil in Philadelphia. I think they about tired of Sirianni. The play calling disjointed. AJ Brown has been a cancer to this team. Give me Todd Bowles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in this game, Emmanuel Glaze.
I want to say you wrong so bad. I really want to say you wrong.
I know it.
But when I saw Jalen limping off last week,
dislocated finger, shoulder banged up, all that.
And all kind of players hurt. It hurts me to say this, but the Buccaneers might get this one, man. On Monday Night Football. This is Monday Night Football.
Yeah,
on Martin Luther King Day. Todd Bowles
King.
gonna have a dream. Todd Bowles got a dream this weekend, and he says he's gonna beat. Can you? But Philly 5 weeks ago, Maceo, were cruising into the playoffs.
They were the best. We said they were the best team in football. They were 10-1,
cruising into the playoffs.
They had all but wrapped up the NFC East. The Cowboys run the East. Yeah, Cowboys run the East. Make sure y'all add that in there. Okay. Yeah.
So it was wild to see. Philly was running this thing. Tampa was not even in first place. There was another team in first place. And now Philly, who everybody thought was the best team. Remember how everybody told me Baltimore?
Y'all had already penciled them in to go back to the Super Bowl. That was a lot of y'all did.
It was gonna be Baltimore. Now Philly might be out in the first weekend of playoff football.
Question from J Mac, Emmanuel Glaze. How important is experienced coaching in these playoffs?
You know, we always just say this, especially, and it's on every level. And we say it, and especially in high school sport, we always say once you get to certain levels in high school, it becomes your culture and your coaching.
It's about period.
I think it's always important because you can make a decision that you didn't see before. You know, Dan Campbell might come in. We're gonna do this the same way. When this is the last game on the line. There's no tomorrow.
No next week. No next week.
Who makes the best decision? Who goes into halftime and say, okay, we can switch up? Who doesn't get all caught in their play card and caught into the game? I always look at coaches who can say, this is what we got. This is what is working. That's a great coach to me. I don't like these coaches who still be looking at they and who's got this. So my thing is, I think it matters, especially when they got a nice roll coming. That's why I think the Pittsburgh game is going to be better than everybody think because of what they were able to do those last 3 games and Tomlin being who he is. But I think it does matter, and I can see that's why it does matter to me. And it's on every level. You see it in college, you can see it in pros, you can see it in high school.
Yeah,
coaching does matter.
And for me, that and also just those quick in-game adjustments. It's like you got you got to go through it to understand it.
Yeah,
playoff pressure is magnified. Each play, each turnover is more magnified. When you miss a field goal, it's more magnified.
Yeah,
what coaches can manage those emotions and like looking at the Rams, McVay has done it.
Yeah,
you know he's gonna have that team so calm, so poised. Well, to me, Dan Campbell, because he's a scrappy guy, so it's gonna be a lot of rah-rah from them. And rah-rah, I used to always tell our kids this, dog, that rah-rah lasts for like 3 minutes. I always call it fake hype. Dog, that's gonna carry you 3 minutes. Soon as you get hit, you ain't thinking about that hype no more. Now you gotta dial in now. Yeah. Nobody care about that. Y'all beating on y'all pads. Y'all sound like a marching band. Man, they don't hit, dog. They're gonna help us win. Then be quiet. That's extra energy that you don't need.
All I need to know, when that play say hut, are you gonna hit him as hard? That first play. That's all that matters to me.
And for me, I always look at games. I always look at the quarterback. Which quarterback do I trust the most? Do you trust Jared Goff? Or do you trust Matthew Stafford?
Yeah,
I trust Matthew Stafford more than I trust Jared Goff, because it's a track record of pressure situations. Jared Goff gonna give you the football.
Yeah,
he gonna give you the football.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I hate to say that you're wrong, not wrong, but
he gonna give you the football.
Yeah, and both of them were Rams. Weren't they both Ram quarterback at one time?
Well, they flip flop. That's what they got traded for each other.
They flip flop. Yeah,
they got traded for each other.
I always look at a coach. If the thing is not going your way, can you make it a quick adjustment, or are you going to be looking at your card the whole time?
Yeah, you can't wait to halftime. You can't wait to halftime for no halftime adjustment.
We said our first 15 plays were going to be there. The first 12 didn't work.
Yeah, you need to get off that script, dog. You get off that script, man. Throw that script out.
You got it. It ain't working, guy. So basically, I want to. Is it your turn, man?
It's my turn. Emmanuel Glaze, the national championship. We came, we saw it happened.
Yeah.
Michigan, national champions, all that good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
What was the most surprising thing for you watching the national championship game?
That it wasn't a blowout. It was a blowout. I'm sorry that it was close as long as it was. I'm sorry. I know I'm talking. I sound like a backseat. I'm sound like one of those guys who revisionist history now. But Washington reminded me of TCU. I'm sorry. Everybody was all on this team. How good this was. I'm like, whoever get in there between Michigan and Alabama gonna beat Washington. And Washington got out there. They thought they can throw all over the place. And Michigan was old school, Maceo. So the two teams that played each other in first was Michigan, Alabama, both old school football teams that play rough and tough. And in the other game, it was Texas and Washington. Everybody was like, yeah, they throw and it's cute football. Cute football has not won a national championship since a long time.
Yeah.
If your team ain't physical, you're not going to win. Harbaugh became a better coach the last 3 years when he became a physical coach.
Yeah.
Look at the teams. Everybody talking about his first 6 years. He was trying to be all the cute coach. When they became physical, when they start punching in the mouth, they became a better team.
Yeah.
And I saw that. Remember, everybody TCU beat such and such. I'm like, Georgia gonna run roughshod on TCU when they walk up in there. It's a whole, and people don't realize what makes those games so different, Maceo. Okay, when I get in the playoffs, I got 3 weeks to prepare.
Right.
When I go to the national championship, it's 10 days or 7 to 10 days.
Yeah, 7 days because you play the next week.
It ain't no waiting and getting 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like, okay, y'all telling me this going. Michigan was physical.
Yeah.
Michigan was close. You see how they came out at the beginning? They lined up in 2 tight end sets and ran right at Washington.
Yeah.
They ran right at them. And then it got a little tight. Everybody, oh, this is gonna be good. Second half, okay, we tired of playing with y'all. Hey, we're gonna line back up.
Yeah.
We're gonna beat the crap out of y'all. We're gonna hurt your quarterback. They made Penix go from a top 10 pick to a late first round pick. They beat Penix out of money. That's how bad they were beating up on Penix.
They call Penix. Hopefully Penix can make their money back up at the combine. Yeah, because
they beat money out of Penix.
Yeah.
When you lose your draft status because of a game,
yeah.
I remember I was sitting there like this, man. I was like, dog, this is not gonna be good for this Washington team because they're not. They beat Texas. Everybody like, yeah. You got 3 weeks. Remember, everybody TCU beat Ohio State. Was it no with Michigan last year?
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're gonna beat Georgia because Georgia and everybody. Here goes everybody logic. Michigan beat Ohio State and TCU beat Michigan and Ohio State was tough with Georgia. Yeah. I said Georgia gonna run rough.
Trash. That's why a lot of you guys should stop typing on these apps. Y'all sound ridiculous.
And I just sat there. And the only thing I looked at the game, I had it on in the background. I was doing work, and I said, "Oh, it's a good game at halftime." I said, "The second half they're gonna blow doors." Yeah. It was so bad that John Harbaugh came on the sideline and started hugging his brother.
They were chopping up. It's crazy. Two things that really stood out to me in this game, and I posted about them. And so they asked Sharon Moore, who's the offensive coordinator. They asked him, and you're gonna love this answer right here, Glaze. They asked him, why does he use so much unbalanced in shifts? Dog, his answer, I just got chills when he gave it. He say, we go unbalanced. So first, we go unbalanced because teams are gonna have a hard time lining up to it.
It's hard to line up to it.
And then we add the shift just to confuse the defense that much more. So when I went back and watched all 22, that's why it was so many big gaping holes because Washington couldn't adjust to the fucking. They never adjusted to the overload.
Yeah.
And when they were unbalanced, well, sometimes now everybody got to move over, not one man jumping the gap, dude. So 7, the both runs, the 7 broke out of unbalanced and shift, dude. So when he ran to somebody back, and then once he realized, oh, now the hole was so damn big because the linebacker, he done got that. No, they done pushed the nose guard and the tackle up into the linebacker lap.
They killed
Now
him.
you got this big gaping hole, and all he can see is the safety.
And it was like this, May Show. And I, my old days at coordinator, I used to always say, and J Mac just brought it up about coaching. They ran that on you. You got all this technology. You got this nice Microsoft pad that come to you.
Yeah.
Why not? You should be making if they come back in this again,
right.
We're gonna shift over. We're gonna walk the linebacker up, and we're gonna be in each gap. We got to count for each gap.
You got to count for each gap. You got to count.
Today's coaches are so bull. Oh, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna stop what we do. We do this. Guess what happened? Another touchdown just that quick.
You give up
17-3 before you knew it.
You give up 303-yard rushing in that championship game because you don't want to make no adjustment.
You like Eric said, you're too arrogant. You like, we know what. No, I can't be out balanced. That's a big word. If your checkbook out of balance, guess what? You can't do nothing with it. Out of balance is never a good thing. If they unbalanced and you out of balance, unbalanced is gonna always win.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, I was like, these guys are too arrogant today. They don't understand this. And they go back to physicality. Jim Harbaugh ain't got but 3. He got no 5 stars. He got a lot of 5 stars.
He got 5 stars. They developed the talent. And this was so crazy. They had like 8 to 10 guys from last year's team who could have went pro.
Yeah.
Them guys came back.
Yeah.
They came back. And when you have, it's like when we look at these college basketball teams now, the older teams are advancing.
Yeah.
In the tournament. But the second thing that Michigan did from a defensive standpoint, they just put hands on watching receiver. They basically say, hey, get as physical as you want, make the ref throw the flags. Let's see how many times they're gonna throw flags. Because Penny's them drop back 51 pass attempts.
51.
They're not gonna throw 51 flags. They're not gonna as much as y'all can hold them until they throw the flag. Then we'll make the adjustment from them throwing the flag.
Yeah,
they didn't throw that many flags.
When you set the tone in a game, the referees can see the tone, and if you ain't doing nothing to fight that, what they ain't gonna call it. And if Penix dropped back 51, he laid on his ass 25 of them. 25, 26 times. He dropped 51. He got dropped 60. It looked like he got dropped every play. It looked like, and it was just a physical football game.
Yeah, Sharon Moore, he dialed it up, but
Sharon did his thing. Man.
It's because his philosophy, like I'm always gonna go unbalanced. I'm gonna always shift because teams they can't adjust, and it's always gonna be some gaps. In the day of cute coaching and spread and all that,
coaches ain't ready for that. They ain't ready to see a running team. And I just thought it was a great game playing. Michigan won. Harbaugh's doing his swan song. He about it his piece. And he did what he wanted to do. Now he can sit at the big table with Daddy and his brother. And now he just wanted he sit at the table now. Daddy won one at Western Kentucky. And brother just won one at the Ravens, and now he won one at Michigan. Shout out to him.
Got a natty now, so yeah, he good. He
got
good.
To him, man. Got to him. All right, make sure we talked about a little bit earlier, man. You Chicago Bears. You kept your coach. You said we're gonna keep our coach.
He fired his whole staff. Listen,
you fired the whole staff.
That's all Art Smith had to do. Fired the offensive staff. He was still at a job, but that's neither here nor there.
You the Chicago Bears. Here you go. You kept your coach. You got the number 1 pick, and you got 2 big-time picks. You also got our guy from Georgia, the young fella.
Young Justin
Fields. What are you doing this offseason to make this team better? Do you – and I'll stop the question there. What are you doing to make this? What is the move to make this team better for you?
Emmanuel Glaze. I'm starting by keeping Justin Fields.
Okay.
I'm keeping Justin because I've had him 3 years now. I'm going to pick up his 5th-year option, and I'm going to tell Justin, hey, we're going to find you the right OC to match your skill set. We're gonna find that. We gonna
Okay.
you know you played pretty good down the stretch. I still need you to work on your pocket presence, but we gonna fix that.
Right.
Next, I'm basically telling everybody who want Caleb Williams, what you giving me? What you giving me? What this is what I want for the number one overall pick. I need 2 1s and a 2. 2 1, 2 2s. I need that. So I get that. Now my draft capital is to the roof. I'm still picking 5.
You still got 5.
At 5, because everybody's gonna move up to get these quarterbacks. I'm taking Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm putting DJ Moore, Marvin Harrison Jr., Justin Fields. Now I'm set. Weapon wise, them other picks, offensive line, defense line, they damn sure need a cornerback.
They do.
And here you go. Eberflus is a pretty good defensive coach. They say, man, they say. But I'm not drafting. I'm not starting over with Caleb Williams, especially in freaking Chicago. Dog, he been in California his whole life. Well, not his whole life, but these last couple of years he been in Cali. He used to be in 74 degrees every day. It's gonna be 0 below in Chicago in November and December. I don't know if he can throw the ball in the cold weather. Give me Justin Fields.
I think the keeping of Eberflus was a big sign to me. It made me say they look like they're going to stay Justin. That's just from what I can see. Because I thought they were going, if they'd have got rid of Eberflus, I'd be like, yeah, they going whole, everything.
Oh yeah, they starting all the way over. Yeah.
But the keeping of Eberflus kind of said, because I know Eber is a Justin fan, kind of.
Yeah.
Caleb would have to change coast, change weather patterns, change all of that. So it'd have been different. I think you do make the change. You keep Justin, build around him. He's in year 3, year 4, and bring you some weapons in.
Yeah.
It's easy if and that's a great question. Is Caleb more different than Justin? Everybody tell me he's a once in a lifetime quarterback. Justin's Ohio State run to me was just as special as Caleb's Heisman run last year, and that's me talking.
I don't think KC. To me, when we talk about, because Caleb not as big as Justin. No, this once in a lifetime thing. Y'all said about Trevor Lawrence. How Trevor doing right now?
Ain't nobody in the playoff in that draft class except one guy. And he's third string quarterback for the Cowboys.
How does Trevor look today?
Yeah.
So I'm like, we gotta stop anointing these, once in a lifetime talents and all this stuff. Man, it seems like we done seen these folk all the time.
And this looks like to me. You're right, Michelle. I mean, it would be you have to if I'm Eberflus, I'm riding with the guy that they asked me to come back. I'm gonna bring your offense coordinator that's gonna be more that's gonna suit your talent.
Yeah.
And you do bring in a Marvin Harrison. Now you got your boy DJ and Marvin.
Ooh.
You get you some talent on the line in the later picks.
Oh.
I don't know if you make the move, but but these U's out here, the other guys be loving talking about Caleb Williams like people don't even know if he's the number 1 pick right now, make sure. I'm just they bringing up other buys.
You just can't tell again. If the NFL, the NBA, all these leagues, if it hadn't taught us nothing, it's taught us that I gotta see you in it, dog. I can talk about you being this generational talent. Like I'm just gonna keep dog. They told us, remember when they say Trevor Lawrence was so good as a freshman at Clemson, he'll need to play no more football.
Yeah. Right.
How ridiculous. Right. And again, all of yous, because y'all listen to that crap, then y'all keep posting that stuff. And then y'all start believing that. How is that working out for Jacksonville right now?
Yeah. Missed another playoffs in a division.
My question for you. From what we seen from Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
Are you giving Trevor Lawrence $50 million? From what you've seen for 3 years of Trevor Lawrence, are you giving Trevor Lawrence $50 million?
Hey, so let me ask you this. Let me just say it like this. Okay. I say yes because of Jacksonville is better than when he came in. I don't know. And you always say this question, and I have to agree with you. Who you gonna get?
Right.
I mean, 50 million is a lot.
Right. You're right.
50 million is a lot. And I look at Trevor and I still see, because I still think that's why I say don't get so crazy leaving Justin out. Because I think Justin is fantastic.
Right.
You got 4 years with these guys. We can't be just jumping off ship so quick. Everybody ain't gonna be CJ Stroud. Everybody ain't CJ Stroud. And we don't even know what CJ gonna do next year, next 2 years. But I'm going back to my Mac Ryan. Antoine, you're taking my thing from me. The market call for the market, make sure. And if you, unless you want to
hold on, Glade. Because think about that. Think about this. Today.
Yeah.
Because Philadelphia jumped the gun and paid Jalen Hurts. Don't you think them folks in their front office feel like they looking crazy right now?
Only thing I see, me, he still got hurt a lot. Jalen got hurt. Hurts got hurt.
But why?
But you said this. But remember,
why give him the contract though, Glade? Now
what
you
did you
didn't
tell
have
me
to pay him now.
What is this league, Mayshaw? What is this league?
It's quarterback league.
And you told me years ago. And you always told me this. I always remember this. You got to pay the market call for the market, Mayshaw.
The market call for the market. It do.
And if you want to start over every,
pay him now. You don't have to pay him now.
I'm just saying, whatever his market value at the time, I just don't see starting over in Jacksonville. They already struggling in Duval.
Yeah. And like I say, I ain't saying start over. I'm just saying, hey, Trevor, we love you. You're our guy.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick up your 5th-year option.
Okay.
We're not gonna tear up your contract and go on again. Now, you got to show me. I got 2 more years before I technically got to pay you.
I would pick up the
Philadelphia had 2 more years before they had to pay Jalen.
Yeah, they got a little jump the gun on that.
They jumped.
I would say
the gun.
I would definitely pick up the option. I would say that. And if I see it's trending, but so I get what you're saying. Teams are very quick to do the 5-year, $500 million deals now. Yeah, in Dakota.
But Erica, what did the Cowboys do? They waited to pay Dak. Dak had to play it out.
I do think, though, Mayshaw, I'm still sold on these 2 guys, Mayshaw. I still think the young guys are getting good. I don't know. I don't let Sunshine go. I ain't ready to let him go. Yes, Jacksonville.
It's not about letting him go. It's tearing up his contract now when you still got 2 more years before you got to pay him.
Let me ask you this, though. Let's say he do the contract. You pick up the options.
No.
He played 1 year. Are you willing to let him go if he decides to go somewhere else as a free agent?
Well, he can't go nowhere because I still got control. I can franchise him.
Okay. I'm just saying.
He can't go nowhere.
Franchise would be what, 40 million still, right?
About 45, 45, 46.
But it ain't you play
because by the time it get to him, it's gonna be like 54.
I'm thinking like this, man. I still think these guys worth it. I may be early. I don't know. That's a tough question, man. You know me, I don't count pockets. I just know when people say it's not a good thing to have, I always say get that QB1 right, run with it, and make sure he's happy. And that's how you get in there, man.
It's so I'm just always saying it's not a rush to pay these.
You talking about the rush part? The rush part?
Because okay. I mean, like I say, if you were to get Robbie and all them boys of Philadelphia in the room, like I say, we sitting around, we got some old fashions going, Glade. We got some salsa and we got some spinach dip and some chips, all that, and we get them a drink. Like, hey. Y'all kind of regret getting Jalen that 50 million.
That's surprised that they jumped so quick with Jalen too.
Exactly. Because his offensive coordinator was leaving. We don't know what Sirianni is truly as a head coach, And now you have a $50 million quarterback who is limping into the playoffs, who hadn't been good all year when you really think about it. And now you done paid him. You done paid him.
But I say this though, Mace. I would love to have Jalen down here. I ask being you talk to a team, a guy who saw a backup quarterback and another backup quarterback basically run this franchise. QB1 is so important to me. It's precious in me, man. I don't know about letting QB1 go. But I get what you're saying. The quick to pull the trigger to pay him.
Yeah.
I get you. I get that. But man, there's not a lot of great quarterbacks coming in, man. It's just hard
they don't grow on
trees. They
don't
grow on trees. They don't grow on trees, man. They don't grow on trees, man. As long as I get a chance, dog. But I think he will be a $50 million a year quarterback.
Yeah, but when it's time, like I say, when it's time, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna slow walk that thing because I'm just gonna go in here and say, Trevor, hey buddy, I think we both can agree this was not a good season, dude. You stunk it up down the stretch, my boy.
Yeah, he did. He did. And they gave him weapons too. They gave him weapons too, so it was interesting.
Right.
By the way, you see who had a great year this year down there in Jacksonville? A pretty good year. That receiver, Calvin Ridley.
Slide. Erica say a roller coaster though, because she had him on the fan. She cut him off her fantasy team.
Because he, you know what? If you look at end numbers, but he did have some games where he didn't show up. He was
man.
I think he might have gambled a few times.
No, he had some other issues, but that's true. It wasn't gambling. That's true. He had some other issues.
All right, Maceo, real quick. I'm gonna ask you a question. Have you checked on the FAMU thing they got going on down there now?
It's a whole mess, dog.
There's a whole mess going on down there in FAMU, man.
And it's always us. It's always us.
FAMU just won the Celebration Bowl.
Should still be celebrating. Should
be having. Willie is gone. He's gonna take the job at a running back job at Duke, which is more money for him.
Yeah.
But today it just looks like a complete mess down there.
It's an S show, as they like to say. It's an S show.
They are not signed. The alumni didn't approve the new coach hire. Now they want the AD gone.
They want Tiffany gone. Bye, Tiffany.
They want Tiffany gone.
Yeah.
Hey, show. You just had a great. Why at less than 2-3 weeks later, less than a month later?
Yeah.
Give me your thoughts on this whole FAMU situation and all the stuff they got going on, man.
It's always us. We talk about it all the time. We're our own worst enemy. Yeah. Listen, 2 years ago you almost lost Willie, so you knew at some point you were going to lose him. Yeah. Especially when you don't have the resources to match the salary that these guys are gonna command. And I know a lot of people talked about, well, he going from a head coach to a position coach. But again, y'all don't understand. Now if FAMU was his dream job, then he would have been fine. But that's not his dream job. This man wants to be a Power 5 coach one day. He has to get on the Power 5 level. And again, hey fam, why don't y'all raise $2 million to make his salary to where, hey, he don't have to go nowhere. But them calling for Tiffany's job, I always say this: what are you doing for the program?
Right.
Are y'all just on blogs, just tweeting? Are y'all just showing up for homecoming and not coming in the game? It wasn't 70,000 Rattlers in Mercedes-Benz Stadium for a Celebration Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So we have so much to say, but what are you doing to help advance the program?
Right.
I mean, 2 years ago, you knew that Willie been getting offers.
Yeah.
So now y'all mad at Tiffany?
Right.
That's crazy. I hate it's us and all of our business on Front Street for everybody to say, see, that was wrong with HBCUs right there. See, that was wrong with them.
Success garners attention, and people want to give you more when you're successful.
Right.
Deion was successful at Jackson State. Yeah. Colorado came and gave him everything they wanted.
Yeah.
Willie was successful. FAMU went to the SWAC from the MEAC, and everybody thought they weren't, and they got in there and won for the first time in a long time. The SWAC won the Celebration Bowl.
Yeah.
And you funny, Eric. And you just got to get to a point where you can't get mad at Tiffany for not raising money. If you're the alumni, you know what it's going to take to keep him here. It's going to take $500,000 or more to keep him at that position. If you can't raise that capital, you're down the street from Florida State, but you're not down the street in Florida State bank account. Florida State has got a bigger bank account. They're a mile and a half away from you, and they got a whole bigger account than what you got at FAMU.
Hey man, the palm trees look different at FAM than like at Florida State.
And they're a mile and a half apart. They that close.
They're on the same street.
Same street.
They're on the same street.
And the money's different. And it is different. And for them to now all pile up on Tiffany like she was the reason, Tiffany can only do so much. Trust me. We used to see our head coach struggle with his budget at Maury Brown. We like, I don't know how Coach Greg doing this, boy.
Man, hey, we stayed in nice hotels. We ate good. I don't know how we did it.
I don't know what he did on the side because that budget was not there. That budget was
because the math ain't math.
That math was not math. And I'm like, how we staying in a hotel with Greyhound buses? I thought we were gonna be riding in school buses with this budget. But sometimes, boy, he made it work though. Remember, we took some butt whoopings for some of them games. We would take some L's, but hey,
bro, listen, we went to the Bahamas. We played in the first football game in the Bahamas. Thank you very much. We was in the Bahamas,
and y'all did a week. Look, and I can say thank you because that check y'all did was for us the next year. Because y'all took that Bethune whooping for us to be able to play next year. Shoot, man, we went all the way to Philadelphia on buses. We didn't fly to Philadelphia. Most teams fly from Atlanta to Philadelphia. We rode a bus for 16 hours.
Longest ride ever.
We rode to Philadelphia from Atlanta.
Hey, bro, I was like, are we there yet? Jesus Christ.
We got all the way there. We practiced on a high school field that they didn't cut the grass that day. We were there. And we went to Cheney, and Cheney shouldn't even been in that game with us. We luckily beat Cheney State.
Well, listen, our legs didn't wake up.
We had no legs.
We were tired. We've been on the bus for two days. Hey, we got to do a whole show just on the craziness that we endured.
We rode. I couldn't imagine telling a young person, "Hey, y'all playing a game in Philadelphia. You're gonna ride a bus." Them kids might not get on the bus. Hey, man, you know what, man?
Man,
we can't fly charter.
Let me call Philadelphia. Let me call my mama. We're gonna get a flight. Yeah, we're gonna.
Why you scheduling a game in Philly? We can't fly there. That's what I'm saying. But we rode a bus.
We left at midnight. And we left at midnight.
Some grown stinking ass men on the bus with one small toilet. Guess how long that bus stunk? It stunk for 10 of them 16 hours that we was on that damn bus. You used to stop at a rest stop getting blown up. We eating sandwiches. I mean, it was just, y'all understand. Y'all understand. So FAMU, we understand your budget problem. We understand your budget problems. Your alumni think they down there, they think they balling out, because they got people in the White House. FAMU, we understand your budget. Yeah. We understand your budget.
Yeah, listen. You preach to the choir. You ain't fooling us.
We know your budget, fam.
You ain't fooling us. What you should do, since y'all got this big old stadium and at homecoming, but y'all need to tell everybody next homecoming, whether they come in the game or not, y'all need to walk around collection plate. Everybody bring $100.
Bring 100.
Bring 100. Bring 100 done.
We want to hear this.
You got more. Get it.
You want the best coaches. You got to pay for them.
Don't just show. And if you just coming homecoming, now don't talk to me.
Yeah.
You ain't been to NAG game, but you coming homecoming, and now y'all worried about Willie Simmons leaving. Boy, bye. That was if I'm Tiffany, I'm like, bye, girl, bye, boy, bye.
See, that pissed me. I read that thing. I was mad as hell, man. Everybody, she need to go. Why? Cause Willie left. Come on, man. Tiffany,
y'all were just loving on her, smoking cigars with her.
Celebrating at the Celebration Bowl
3 weeks ago at the Celebration Bowl.
Celebrating with Tiffany. Now you want to kick out here. Come on, man. Yeah, I had to bring that up, man. Because we're tripping.
Blaze, we're our own problem because again, we don't we don't get the necessary resources. And then, like say, it's too late now. Oh my God, emergency meeting. We need to raise real quick. We need to raise $400,000. Okay, so you get the 400,000 this year. You're gonna need 600,000 next year because
You got to keep it going because he
you,
the hotter he is,
you think he's not gonna get offered another job?
if he wins 2, it gets bigger for him. He gonna want more. Come on, man.
We're a
bro.
mess, man. We are our own worst enemy, my boy. We are.
Hey, man. Well, thank you guys for joining us. 2 hours, man. We told you. Hey, next week, who won, make sure? Who was on for, man?
Derek Kane. This is his second time winning.
So next week, Corey, Derek, you will be on the show. We'll send you the link. Give us your email. Send it to me. I got you, Corey.
Erica, one game out of it.
Erica, I thought you had it, Erica. I thought you were gonna pull it out, Erica.
A lot of people were cheering for Erica. I wasn't cheering for Erica, but a lot of people cheering for Erica.
Was it 179 or 178? It was like
172, 171. Yeah.
Tight game. Congratulations to Derek.
This was probably one of the best ones we've had because it was competitive the whole time. Wasn't nobody kind of ran away with it. It was up and down.
You say it was competitive. I don't know.
It was competitive. You know what I'm saying?
I'm 16. I'm 15, 16.
Yeah, I finished 6th place this year, y'all.
I was double digits
about it.
I'm double digits.
I had 2 bad weeks that just killed me.
I had double digits around here.
Just killed me, y'all. Man, Jesus Christ. Yeah, like I say, man, everybody cheering, pulling for Erica. I wasn't, but whatever. I was mad she beat me. She beat me.
Yeah, Erica's in the top 2. I thought she was gonna pull it out. I looked at the thing 2 or 3 times, like, everybody winning.
She had, she said, I think the Falcons let her down, and it was another game she said let her down. It was like 2 games that cost her. Yeah. That's still my dog. Listen, y'all, let me tell y'all something.
Check out on Tuesdays, man. Check out on Tuesdays.
Only I can talk about Erica like that. Can't none of y'all talk about Erica like that.
Check out on Tuesdays, man.
I'll cut you.
She winning anyway. She gonna tell y'all about it. She should have won anyway, but
I mean, she did let y'all know in so many words.
Also, man,
she out here watching YouTube and fixing stuff. I got a problem with that too, but
yeah. Also, man, we'll be back next week. Post playoffs. Hey, man, you see how stuff happen? Stuff be crazy, man. Anything for your lead, make sure?
No, man. Hey, unlike Erica, be the love. I'm the love. Don't that stuff should be posted in the morning, y'all. That's fake. It's fake. I be more like me. Be loving. I'm all things love.
And thank y'all for joining the 2-hour special, man. It's just so much went on, man.
That thing flew by. Mike say Falcons always let us down. Falcons always let us down. Mike,
y'all saw the picture. Y'all saw the picture.
Listen, I'm inviting all of yous this week to become Dallas Cowboy fans. Listen, jump on the bandwagon for this playoff run. I mean, y'all ain't doing them eat snacks anyway. So be a Cowboy fan for through this playoff run. It's gonna be special.
What makes you heard, man?
Yeah, man. I'm wearing Dak Prescott jersey to work tomorrow. I can't decide which one I'm wearing. Throwback, the white one, or the blue one. Probably gonna wear the white one. I'm feel all pristine and stuff.
Well, enjoy. I'll be watching it. I mean, it'd be background noise. I'll be watching it. I'll be watching it because I love the playoffs. This is what the playoffs. I just had a chance to participate in the playoffs in a while.
Glaze, just say how about them Cowboys one time. Try
it, man.
Try
that can't do it, man.
Damn.
And for I got makes your Hollywood heard. It's your boy E-Glaze. I'll see y'all next week, man. Peace. Put your shades on. How your grill next week? How your grill?
I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow, man. I dropped it out too late. It's my fault. Yeah.
Get his grill. We'll see y'all next week, y'all.
All 32. I'm look like baby from Cash Money, baby. Peace, y'all.